All right, we're running through a full shoulder day, some different stuff I've been doing, sets, reps, the whole deal. So if you're ready, let's get after it. So I started doing more shoulder presses, but not the traditional way. There's a couple things I do to lock myself in place to get a more intense contraction and make sure I'm not just throwing weight around. First thing is either I sit backwards on a bench press or just grab a bench and throw it in front of a rack like this. That way it's easier to pop off, but also it takes my legs completely out of the equation. I'm not just moving weight. The second thing is I can move with the contraction. So as I start to drive up, I can tilt forward, enhancing the contraction itself, but also working on shoulder flexibility. So you've seen me do this side lateral variation before, but we're gonna make a couple tweaks to make it that much better. The first thing is instead of going straight out to the side, I want you to move that hand back behind you a little bit and go out at a 45-degree angle. The second thing is get a complete pause and then flex back up. This isn't a dynamic movement. Go nice, slow, controlled, flex it up, hold it for a couple seconds, and then back down. You're not gonna use a lot of weight. You don't need a lot of weight. All right, so the next one we're gonna hit is for posterior delts. Now, I know not everybody can do this because some people are side sleepers and they've completely ruined their shoulders, but if you can, it's a great movement. This one's less about moving that rear delt through a perfect range of motion to get the most contraction the entire time. It's more about putting that posterior delt in a disadvantageous state and making it work its ass off. So what you're gonna do is turn those palms out, and again, we're stealing from a PT exercise here, so it's a nice slow movement, and it's a short range of motion. You find that range where there's constant tension the entire time, and the big thing is, as those palms are out, you feel like you're pulling up through that rear delt and not trying to front raise it. So you pull through that rear delt. People are gonna say your shoulders are rolled in, not very safe for you. As long as you do this correctly, you don't have any crazy shoulder issues, you're gonna be fine. And make sure you're pulling through that rear delt and not trying to front raise it up. So if anything, roll that back a little bit forward and feel like you're driving up and pulling up and out just a hair. All right, so we're finishing off with bus drivers. We're gonna do things a little bit differently. One, we're gonna lean you back. That just puts a different stress on the shoulder from gravity. The second thing is as you rotate, I want all that pressure on the bottom hand. So even as you come all the way to the top, you're flexing it and holding that weight with the top hand now. And the bottom one, there's just there to support it and kind of tap it. If you need it, use it, but really, you should be able to let that hand go and just hold it for a second. And then again, now you're grabbing with the bottom hand and rotating it back over. So as always, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment the video I do next, and get after it, get growing. I'll talk to you soon. Look at that, dual purpose. Catches rain, you can throw up in it. Thanks, Home Depot.